Hello, my darlings and darklings. Welcome back to the Simply Witchery YouTube channel. My name is Lethe, they, them, and today I am bringing the divine alignment for the air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the month of July. So this month I'm using the Star Seeker Tarot and the Queen of the Moon Oracle for our cards. So yeah, let's get into our disclaimers so we can get into the reading. First of all, this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate with everyone, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Second of all, make sure you check in with your sun, moon, and rising sign, because you are not just your sun sign, and you will get a more complete picture of the month if you check in with all three. So, as always, I have an oracle card for all three air signs, and then I will have individual tarot readings for each sign. So, let's get started. I pulled for you the Waxing Gibbous 4, the Will, from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And I'm like almost certain that I pulled this card for the air signs the last time I did a reading with the Queen of the Moon Oracle for the divine alignment. So this is a theme now for you air signs. You need to exercise your will, speak up when you feel like you should, tell people what you need, and make sure that you get what you need, because you got to exercise the will. It's time to stand up, be counted, stand up, and get what you need out of life. So that's the oracle card for the air signs. So all the readings are going to kind of be based off of that oracle card. So we're going to start with Gemini. For you, I pulled the Ace of Swords, the Devil, and the Five of Pentacles. So first of all, with this Ace of Swords, you need some clarity. You need to know what you want so you can tell other people what you want, basically. So that is what the Ace of Swords by itself means. But when it's also with the Devil, it means you need to use that clarity to release yourself from the bonds that, in this case, the expectations and what am I trying to say? The expectations and people in your life who think they know what's best for you based on their own experience. You need to use this clarity from the Ace of Swords to just cut all that away, because only you know what's best for you. Only you know the path that you need to walk. And what this Five of Pentacles is saying is that some of the people who think they know what's best for you, no matter how well-meaning they are not going to like that you decide to follow your own path, follow your own heart, soul, and spirit to the best things that life has to offer for you. So if and when those people decide to exit your life, you need to know that there is shelter from the storm. There are people in your life, or people who are coming into your life, who will support you in your highest and greatest good, who will have your back no matter what you decide to do, as long as it's not, actively harming you or other people. The people in your life are going to have your back. So let the people who can't deal with what choices you make go. And know that they will be replaced with people who will have your back. So that is the Gemini reading for the month. Libra, for you, I pulled the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Sun. So with the Sun here, we're talking about your deepest, greatest joy and happiness in life. And when we're exercising our will to create our joy, that can create conflict in our relationships, in our lives, with the people who are not used to us having boundaries or having needs that we express and demand to be met. And when I say demand, I don't mean it in like an aggressive way, but sometimes we just have to stand up for yourself and say, no, I'm not going to tolerate that. You're going to change, or I'm not going to be a part of your life. And that's healthy. It's a healthy thing to do. It's not always necessary, but it's important. So exercising your will may create some conflict. And the path between the conflict and the joy is the Hierophant. And what he does is he helps you create boundaries. And it helps you teach the people in your life who may be struggling with your boundaries, respect you, and respect those boundaries in a really healthy way. So in the end, like, the conflict isn't going to require you to cut people out or cut people off. It's going to require you to teach them, if you believe that they're teachable, and to exercise your will and to do so in defense of your joy and your boundaries. So that is my reading for you, Libra. So last but not least, Aquarius, for you I pulled the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So we got some wonderful water energy for you here, Aquarius. So, but I think we're going to start with the Seven of Swords, because there is some load, some burden that you've taken on that is too much. And in the interest of exercising your will, it's time to kind of come to an understanding, come to your emotions, and to understand that you have too much on your plate. You just do. And you have to, first of all, recognize that it's too much. Admit to yourself and to others that it is too much. And then to come to the Knight of Cups and to figure out how you can either delegate some of your responsibilities to others who have the space to deal with some of the things that you have to deal with, and also how to regulate yourself and take care of yourself until you can clear your plate and start over with responsibilities that aren't too much. Because sometimes when we yes, it isn't possible to take it back. And so we have to figure out how to struggle through and then learn from those experiences so that we don't make the same mistake again in the future. So I think what I'm really saying here is, like, delegate where you can. Let the people in your life, your closest relationships, the people you live with, the people in your home that you have too much on your plate and that you may need to ask them to take on some of your responsibilities at home so that your responsibilities at work can be dealt with. And you have to do that, like, with a humble heart and with an open heart, and you just have to be honest and explain what's going on to the people you love and ask them to support you in what ways they can, and be grateful when you do that, because it's not an easy thing to ask your loved ones to take something on for you because you've taken on too much for yourself. So come to them understanding that what you're asking is a big ask, and that you understand the gravity of the situation and the gravity of what you are asking for, and promise to make amends to them, to do what you can for them in the future to make their lives easier as well once your plate is cleared. Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. So delegate where you can and be grateful to the people who take on some of your work for you, because they don't have to, but they will because they love you. So yeah, that's my reading for you, and that's the reading for all the air signs for this month. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know if anything resonated with you. I love to hear from you. And subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. I post new videos every Monday, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye.